Hi friends, this is the eNews for the week of April 16th. It is Holy Week. And we missed last Wednesday sending a video because Devin was out of town and we need him. So we're glad to have him back. I wanted to just say what a great Palm Sunday we had. What a joy to have all the music that was there, the youth choir, the chancel choir, the Grove City College trombone choir, praise team things, everybody that offered their gifts on Sunday. Thanks be to God. And also, thanks be to God for the baptism of Joshua James Meyer. Please pray for the Meyer family as they grow and as God forms them into who that He wants them to be. I wanted to just rehearse again the schedule for this week. So tonight, the 16th, there is no Wednesday Lenten dinner or study. We've not done that for a few years in order to encourage people to be here for worship on Thursday and Friday. So tomorrow, April 17th, Maundy Thursday service in the sanctuary at 7:30. And on Friday, April 18th, Good Friday Tenebrae service in the sanctuary at 7:30. Maundy, Thursday, we will have communion. We'll invite you to come down to the table. On Good Friday, it's a service of Tenebrae. Last year, we had a preaching service. This year, it's just readings and singing. And by the end of that service, it gets completely dark. And we remember the darkness that came over the earth when Jesus died, breathed his last. We're also inviting you and asking you to participate in a fast on Good Friday. To give up eating. You can fast from something else if that makes more sense and is healthier for you. But something that just you give up in order to, refrain from, in order to recognize that you're not dependent on that, but that our dependency is upon God. And so when you refrain from eating or whatever you're fasting from, to then spend that time praying to God, or reading God's Word, or meditating upon God's creation. That anything that draws you close to the Creator and the Redeemer. Then on Sunday, Resurrection Day, Easter morning, 7 o'clock service outside, weather permitting, 8:30 and 11:10 in the sanctuary with Sunday school for everyone as well. And then the Sunday following Easter, we're going to have the Inquirers class begin. So April 27th, during the Sunday school hour in the Peach Room. We'd love to invite anyone who would like to join the church or has questions about faith to come and be a part of that class. One other thing to ask you to sign up for on the church website is Faith Night at PNC Park. We're going to go together and watch a Pirate game on Saturday, May 10th. So please register for that online so we would know you are coming, and we'll look forward to that. I wanted to follow up from the Palm Sunday text about peace. And for me, at least, the reality is I think our greatest challenge for peace is our grief, is when we grieve a loss of some kind. That disrupts the peace that passes understanding. So Jesus says this in John chapter 16. He said, some of his disciples said to one another, "What does Jesus mean by saying, 'In a little while you will see me no more, and then after a little while you will see me, and because I am going to the Father?'" They kept asking, what does he mean by a little while? We didn't understand or don't understand what he's saying. Jesus saw that they wanted to ask him about this, so he said to them, "Are you asking one another what I meant when I said, 'In a little while you will see me no more, and then after a little while you will see me'? I tell you the truth, you will weep and mourn while the world rejoices. You will grieve, but your grief will turn to joy. A woman giving birth to a child has pain because her time has come. But when her baby is born, she forgets the anguish because of her joy that a child is born into the world. So with you, now is your time of grief. But I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy. In that day you will no longer ask me anything. I tell you the truth, my Father will give you whatever you ask in my name. Until now you have not asked for anything in my name. Ask and you will receive, and your joy will be complete. And then a few verses later he says this, the Father himself loves you because you loved me and have believed that I came from God. I came from the Father and entered the world. Now I am leaving the world and going back to the Father. Then his disciples said, now you're speaking clearly and without figures of speech. Now we can see that you know all things and do not even need to have anyone ask you questions. This makes us believe that you came from God. You believe at last, Jesus answered. You believe at last. So, friends, that's the season we're in. Jesus is leaving for a little while, right? He dies. It's not certain if when he says he'll be back in a little while, if that's the resurrection, if it's just after 3 days, or if it's he'll be back when he returns from heaven after going to see the Father. But in any case, it says that you will have joy when you understand, when you believe. And Jesus says, at last you believe. So my question for us this week, Holy Week, is, do you believe that Jesus died and rose again, and that he's coming back? If you do, then our mourning and our grief turns to joy, and nothing can take that joy from us. I hope that you know that joy, even in the midst of our worldly hurts and sorrows, that still the joy of Christ fills your heart each and every day, and therefore you will have peace with God that passes understanding. We love you. We care about you. Call us. Let us know if we can help in any way. Take care. God bless. Have a great day.